This morning, we're learning the government is planning to dramatically ramp up diagnostic testing for the coronavirus, and some Americans will be tested whether they want to be or not. Vice President Pence, who is leading the administration's response task force, announcing that any American can be tested for the virus pending a doctor's order. The new guidance from the CDC is effective immediately and has no restrictions. The government also shipping 75,000 test kits to labs across the country.
We know there are not enough tests out there.
So far, the majority of U.S. deaths have occurred in Washington state. At least 7 linked to this Seattle area nursing home. An Amazon employee at this Seattle office has also tested positive. Amazon says it's supporting the affected employee who is in quarantine and urging other employees who are experiencing symptoms to stay home and seek medical attention. On the other coast, crews in New York are cleaning buses, trains, and stations after 2 confirmed cases there.
This is a crisis that will be with us, I think it's fair to say, not for weeks, but for months.
Hoping to counter the coronavirus effect on the economy, the Fed slashed rates by 0.5 percentage point on Tuesday, the biggest single cut since the 2008 financial crisis. But investors found little comfort, the Dow still closing down nearly 800 points. While the virus spread appears to be slowing in China, it's gaining momentum elsewhere. In South Korea, they're now screening and cleaning on a wide scale. In Iran, where dozens of government officials have been reported sick, prisoners are now being furloughed. And in Italy, 79 people now dead, all over the age of 63. But the majority of people infected with the coronavirus will get better. Dr. Eric Glasser from MedStar Georgetown University Hospital.
If you don't have other medical problems, you shouldn't really be too concerned.
Instead, experts say, stay calm, stay home if you're sick, and wash your hands carefully and often.
Hey, what's going on, people? It's your main man, Everything by John, coming at you once again. I just wanted to give you an update on a couple things. So, man, I'm in New York City, if you didn't know, Brooklyn, New York to be exact. And, man, the coronavirus is here. It's actually here. Like, I didn't think it was going to be, this much of a phenomenon. I mean, it did start off, worldwide. I mean, on other parts of the world, but now it's here, in the United States and into New York as well, I had a few cases in Westchester County. Somebody died in Cali. So it's serious out there. So a couple things my mom actually told me since I was little, as soon as you come in the house, you wash your hands. But with the coronavirus, you gotta wash your hands even longer, more thorough, get in between the fingernails and everything like that. Just be very wary and careful of, your environment and the people you're around. Yesterday I was on a train, and I haven't taken a train in a little while, but as soon as I stepped in, I just see all these people, the whole, like, tuna fish in a barrel. And I said, man, if one person sneezes, it's a wrap. I'll go on to the next car. So that's, it's such a dense population at, like, New York City, especially in the metropolitan areas, with all the subways and the buses and whew. I mean, if it gets really, really in the dense populations, man, we have a serious problem. So I just want to give you an update on that, just try to be very wary, be careful, use, your hand sanitizers, not your baby wipes, of course, for the little ones, but your regular wipes, your alcohol pads and everything. Man, it could become a real pandemic. So I'm just, man, I hope it doesn't become, as big as, I'm thinking like I Am Legend, the movie, something like that, but just be careful out there, I just had to make a video because I'm kind of getting like, I don't know if scared is a word, but I'm kind of staying on my toes, You just never know. Nowadays, you just never know. Anything could come in any direction, Coronavirus, it just came out of nowhere. I remember the Ebola virus, Man. But yeah, anyway, other updates, Everything by John podcast coming soon. I'm working on that. I'm getting everything together. I'm just trying to find the right webinar and everything like that, so I could kind of do it online and also find a podcast location as well. So that's in the works, man. Just keep, stay tuned and continue to support and like, share, and subscribe and everything. Podcast coming soon. That's definitely gonna be a good one. I got different minds coming together. I'm gonna ask them a few questions and just give them a platform, that they already don't have or that they have, and just expand it, So we promote positivity for the most part. That's pretty much it. So watch out for that, and I'll see y'all in the next one.